Most travelers who visit the Netherlands immediately go to Amsterdam. But the most surprising city in the country might actually be Rotterdam. During the Rotterdam Blitz, the city was almost completely destroyed. Instead of rebuilding the old streets and historic buildings, Rotterdam decided to build something completely different. They built the future. Today the city is filled with bold architecture, floating buildings, creative neighborhoods, one place near the city that almost every traveler falls in love with. Here is the twist. The number one place on this list is not even inside Rotterdam itself, and most visitors never expect it. But when they finally see it, it often becomes their favorite memory of the entire trip. So stay with me until the end, because the final destination might surprise you. Before we start, let me ask you something. Would you love to visit Rotterdam someday? If your answer is yes, write yes in the comments. I would love to see how many future travelers are watching this video. Welcome to Far and Beyond. Let us explore Rotterdam. Let us begin our journey with a place that perfectly represents Rotterdam's modern energy. The first destination on this list is Markthal. Markthal is one of the most impressive buildings in the city. The structure is shaped like a giant arch, and inside you will find dozens of food stalls offering Dutch specialties and international dishes. But what really surprises visitors is the ceiling. The entire interior arch is covered with a massive colorful artwork, known as the Horn of Plenty. Standing inside this building feels like walking through a giant modern food gallery. It is the perfect place to start exploring Rotterdam. After experiencing the flavors of Rotterdam, the next stop shows just how creative the city's architecture can be. The next place you should visit is the famous cube houses. These bright yellow houses look like giant cubes that are tilted sideways. They were designed by architect Piet Bloem. The idea was to create an urban forest where each cube represents a tree. It may look impossible to live inside these houses, but people actually do. There is even a museum house where visitors can walk inside and see how the interior spaces work. It is easily one of the most unusual neighborhoods in Europe. Now that we have explored one of the most unique housing designs in the world, let us visit the creative heart of Rotterdam. The next place on our list is Witte de Witstraat. This street is known as one of the most vibrant areas in the city. You will find art galleries, stylish cafes, restaurants, and nightlife all in one place. It is also home to the famous museum Kunsthal. During the evening, the street becomes lively with locals and visitors enjoying the atmosphere. It is one of the best places to experience the modern culture of Rotterdam. Next, we move to one of the most recognizable landmarks in the city. The next stop is the iconic Erasmus Bridge. Many locals call it the Swan because of its elegant shape. This bridge connects the northern and southern parts of Rotterdam and offers some of the best skyline views in the city. Walking across the bridge during sunset is an unforgettable experience. The river, the skyline, and the glowing city lights create a beautiful scene. If you thought the view from the bridge was impressive, the next destination takes the perspective even higher. The next place to visit is the Euromast. This tower rises more than 180 meters above the city. From the top you can see the entire skyline, the massive harbor, and the surrounding region. Some visitors even choose to descend from the tower, using ropes for an adrenaline-filled experience. And by the way, remember the surprising place I mentioned earlier that many travelers do not expect? Now it is time to see a completely different side of Rotterdam. The next place on this list is the historic district of Delfshaven. Unlike much of the city, this area survived the destruction of World War II. Here you will find charming canals, traditional Dutch houses, and a peaceful harbor. Atmosphere. Walking through Delfshaven feels like stepping back into the Netherlands of several centuries ago. It is quiet, scenic, and perfect for photography. From historic streets, we now move to something truly unique. The next destination is the massive ship known as SS Rotterdam. This ship once served as the flagship of the Holland-America line. Today it is permanently docked and transformed into a floating hotel and museum. Visitors can explore the interior, learn about its history, and even stay overnight. It offers a fascinating look at the golden age of ocean travel. Next, we visit one of the most futuristic buildings in the Netherlands. The next stop is the stunning Depot Boijmans van Beuningen. This building looks like a giant mirrored bowl reflecting the skyline of Rotterdam. Inside, you will find thousands of artworks stored behind glass walls. It is the first publicly accessible art storage facility in the world. Visitors can see how museums protect and organize their collections behind the scenes. Before we reveal the surprising #1 destination, we need to visit the place that made Rotterdam famous worldwide. The next stop is the enormous port of Rotterdam. This port is the largest in Europe and one of the busiest on the planet. It stretches for more than 40 kilometers and handles millions of containers every year. One of the best ways to experience it is by taking a harbor boat tour. Watching these massive ships move through the port shows just how important Rotterdam is to global trade. Now we arrive at the place that many travelers never expect to see near Rotterdam. The final destination on this list is Kinderdijk Windmills. Just a short distance from the city, this peaceful landscape feels completely different from the modern skyline of Rotterdam. Kinderdijk is home to 19 historic windmills built in the 18th century to manage water levels in the region. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Seeing these windmills lined along the canals during sunrise or sunset feels like stepping into a classic Dutch painting. Those were the top 10 places to visit in Rotterdam. From futuristic buildings to historic windmills, this city offers one of the most unique travel experiences in Europe. Now I want to hear from you. Which place on this list would you visit first? And if this video made you want to travel to Rotterdam someday, write yes in the comments. If you enjoyed exploring with Far and Beyond, do not forget to like this video and subscribe for more travel guides around the world. Your next adventure might be closer than you think. See you in the next journey.